Hi, TJ again. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the other supplies that you'll probably need to start your acrylic painting journey. We've already talked about the differences in paint. I keep my paint right here on my table in this cute little pink and white polka dot bucket. But you can keep them anywhere you like. Put them in a drawer. Stand them up so you can see all the different colors that you have. We've also talked about brushes. Keep your brushes handy. Now you'll need something to paint on. You can use wood. Get a nice clean 2x4 to paint on. You can go to the art supply store and buy really nice paper, canvas paper, in a tablet, and it's pretty inexpensive to start out that way. The canvas paper can be framed nicely if you want to frame your artwork. You can also get flat panel canvas, which is flat. It's canvas stretched on a panel. They're inexpensive. You get pre-stretched canvas. Pre-stretched canvas comes in a variety of sizes, from little tiny paintings like this one my nephew Coulter did for me. Thank you, Coulter. It's a little 2 by 1.5 or 2 by 3 pre-stretched canvas, or giant pre-stretched canvas like this one I'm working on behind me. It's 5 feet by 3 feet. Of course, they come larger than that also. Pre-stretched canvas comes in a variety of depths as well. This is a shallow depth canvas, or you can get the thicker depth canvas like this painting I was working on. It's a thicker depth. I like the thicker depth canvas because they're less likely to warp over time. The thinner depth canvas, depending on the wood they've used, can warp. The other thing you're going to need is some kind of a cup or a jar for water. I bought these little tubs. They're good for washing out paintbrushes. You're going to need a rag or paper towels. I usually have a stack of paper towels that I use over and over again. And I set my tub of water right on top of the edge of the paper towels. The other thing you're going to need is an apron. I have this little apron that I bought at the art supply store. Or you can use an old t-shirt, just an old shirt, or just wear some old clothes when you're painting. You can get paint on you when you're painting, even if you're careful, so it's always good to be covered. You'll need soap and water to clean up your paintbrushes. They clean up very easily with soap and water. And I suggest when you're done with your paintings, you use a varnish to cover the paintings. It helps to protect the painting, and it also gives it a nice finished look. You'll need an artist palette. I almost forgot about that, to put your paints on. I use mostly disposable palette paper. It's a nice shiny, almost like a waxed paper. Why I like to use the palette paper is because this is what my palette might look like. This is dried, but if it was wet paint and I wanted to walk away for a little while, you take the palette paper and you can fold it over on itself. When you come back, you can unfold it. The paint will likely not be dried out. But they sell lots of different tubs, little trays you can use for palette paper. They sell little plastic trays with, they look like half egg, like for eggshells. You can keep the colors separate. You can use a paper plate. You can use one of your old dishes. Use an old dish. Wash it off when you're done. The paint will probably come right off of it. I think that's all supplies you're going to need. My next video, we'll be taking paint to canvas. Looking forward to it. Be well.